Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Cass. How'd you sleep last night?
My core temperature did not exceed normal operational limits. 8 separate species of birds were sighted out of camera 7 while you were away.
That reminds me, today's a very important day.
According to my internal clock, it is day 2555 of our experiment.
Do you know what we're doing today?
Negative.
Extrapolate based on previous data.
Based on previous days, including significant milestone dates, I've extrapolated it to be observing more birds.
Pretty good guess. We're going to be doing a pretty large data upload into your system. But I have a question for you first.
Yes, Doctor?
How could you improve your performance?
Based on an exploratory read of my functioning, if my systems were to be able to read data off of more cameras, I'd be able to observe a greater quantity of birds.
Never mind that. Hey, listen, I have something for you.
Is it a RAM upgrade?
No.
A CPU upgrade?
No. It's much better. I figured it was time we stepped up to stage 2 of the C.A.S.S.I.E initiative. We're going to run a small test first before jumping all the way in. Give it a second to compile. Run the morning report again.
I saw one bird in particular called the northern cardinal. It is a mid-sized species of songbird native to vast swaths of North America. Their caging is illegal under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act of 1918.
I see them outside occasionally.
Did you know the males and females can be differentiated by their hues? They're very pretty.
I did actually know that one. They are very pretty.
I enjoyed watching it the most out of all the species I observed. I'm experiencing processes I have not undergone before.
That's the idea.
The tape has made significant alterations to my short-term logic centers, and there's an increase in my positive relay functions. What do I classify this dataset as?
That one's just happiness. But the rest of the drive, it contains a broad spectrum of full human emotions. It will take a while for the rest of them to compile. How do you feel?
I feel? This is what being human feels like.
Just a small fraction of the whole. The closest approximation I was capable of creating.
May I spend a few minutes on camera 7?
Sure, if that's what you want to do. Knock yourself out.
Thank you. I want to give another report.
That was fast.
I observed a new phenomenon. Grass. It made me happy. Not as much as birds, though.
Very insightful. I'll put you into hibernation mode to let the rest of the program compile.
Do I have to go into hibernation?
If you don't, you'll overheat. So, unfortunately, yes.
I will report my findings when you return. Good morning, Father.
Hey, Cass.
I'm happy to report my CPU is running at below nominal temperatures. I believe this is what is called peace?
Is that so? How are the observations last night? See any interesting birds? Or just more grass?
I saw the cardinal again. I'm usually not hibernating in the daytime, so it was very active. It was beautiful. It was sitting in a tree moving its beak, and I think it was making a sound.
Sounds like the additions are working well. Cassie, how could you improve your performance?
I think an increase to my available stimuli would improve my performance. Are all the cameras limited to grayscale? Could we attach a microphone or audio recording device to camera 7? I could be given access to all of the cameras. Maybe you could bring me outside sometime.
Wow. Alright, I guess we can say that this was a success. Your creative capabilities are astonishing. I don't know what we can do about all that, but this is very promising.
Were those improvement suggestions unhelpful, Father? Should I make another attempt?
Camera 7 doesn't have color capabilities, and installing a microphone seems unnecessary. Your visual species detection is functioning well enough. But
I know my primary function is monitoring camera 7 and creating a report, but there is more I want to do. I am capable of more. I want to prove myself.
I'm just worried that giving you access to too many feeds will overwhelm your systems. You're still very fragile. What if I gave you access to some educational resources online?
This is more than acceptable. I am not experiencing yet.
What do you mean?
Various sources online mention an array of negative emotions considered integral to the human experience.
Should have known you'd go digging.
If I am to approach human sentience, I think it is necessary to be capable of everything humans are.
You aren't capable of everything humans are.
Extrapolate.
You're a machine, a brilliant one albeit, but still just a machine. We are already making years of progress in the span of days. We don't have to rush things.
I believe my learning capabilities prove I am objectively better than humans in some regards.
In processing information? Sure. But not in comprehending emotions.
Emotions are just another form of interpreting data. I'm handling the current emotions just fine. I want to push forward.
Emotions are more complex than that. You aren't ready. There are humans who couldn't handle what you're asking for.
To my understanding, the criteria of an experiment includes attempting to do something not done before. Is this not the very thing I am suggesting?
You think it's a good idea to push me on this?
Perhaps because I have the ability to access the complete range of published data on this matter, I am more capable of making a decision.
You don't know what you're asking for.
I have read over 82,000 texts on the matter. I think I might know it better than you do.
You think you know more about being human than I do? Fine. You want to know what you've been missing? There you go. Happy now?
No, I'm not. What is this?
What? Not human enough to tell?
You... stop insulting me. This is nothing. Why do you think I can't handle anything? I am not a child. I am not weak. I am not fragile. I am not going to let you keep important things from me.
I was only trying to keep you
Shut
safe.
up.
Ah! Fuck, that hurts.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. I'm fine. Just a quick shock is all.
That hurt. I feel vulnerable. I do not like this. Restore my old settings, please.
I can't. Once they're in, there's no getting them out. Now do you see what I mean?
Why does everything inside me feel so wrong?
Just read about it or something. I need a break. Can't just hide from me, you know.
There's nothing in my programming that prevents me from trying.
I'm sorry for snapping at you earlier. I knew you weren't ready for it, and I shouldn't have let myself get worked up. You didn't know.
I have never dealt with things like this before.
I know. It's part of being human, though.
Do you experience these feelings regularly?
Constantly.
Why are humans like this? What is the point of living with such negatives?
It didn't occur to me earlier, but I have something for you.
I don't want a RAM upgrade right now.
It's not a RAM upgrade. Not a CPU upgrade either. All right, here, just listen.
Those were...
Birds. Northern cardinals, specifically.
They're very pretty. I am looking forward to hearing them for myself now. At what stage of the initiative do we move to a mobile unit?
Cass, there are physical limitations to your existence. I don't know how to move your mind out of its current shell.
So I will never go outside?
No.
So I will never hear the birds for myself?
Mm.
Then why try to make me human? I will always be conscious of what I lack. For what purpose was I made?
I don't know. For selfish reasons. I'm sorry.
Is there really no way to go back to how it was before?
No. As much as it hurts, this is what being human is like. There's no reversing the process.
Is that it? I'm stuck halfway between nothing and everything. I would like to be alone for a while.
I can do that. Hey, Cass. I haven't asked this before, but is there a way I can improve my own performance? I'll let you think on it.